Aso Rock's multi-billion naira expenditure on trips and feeding. Comrades, I think we are in a vicious circle of reckless politicians. We thought things would be better. We always hope every 4 years things will be better. But we'll be on this hope. I can remember since 1999 we've been hoping things will be better. But each time we think about hope, what we get is hopelessness. Now, no to student loan. And by the way, see the first time. Have we not tried it before in this nation? And what was the result? The student loan, as the comrades rightly put, we all know the whole thing behind this student loan is an opaque, clandestine cooperation of politicians to make sure they get money from government resources so that those of their institutions that are called private university can benefit, and then they will be able to capture more students to the detriment of our own collective wealth, which is the public university. Comrade, is a scam. We don't need to deceive ourselves. And come to think about it, let's even look at it from this way. Now, you say you have the majority today, the majority of the students in the university are people probably that their parents in some states are still struggling to be entitled to 30,000 minimum wage. Some states up to now did not pass that bill. And what is the minimum wage? 30,000. So, how many students, how many Nigerian citizens, students will be able to even get the loan? They said that if the combination of the salary of your parents is up to 500,000 or something like that, you are no longer qualified. So who are qualified? If you combine that of me and my wife, maybe my children will not even be qualified too. And then they said that we are going to look for level 14 and the rest of them. You can count them. So you know that is a fraud. That is telling the Nigerian citizen that you don't have right to education, public education, higher education anymore. They are coming with the same agenda that you and I, we were here, we were looking at it gradually, started from primary school. Today, it is something like funny to say your child is in private public primary school, where people like me, that was our own source. Then we went to public secondary school. Oh, they look at it. Oh, they need to kill that one. They kill it. Today we are talking about private secondary school that pay more than 1 million, 2 million, every semester, every term or whatever. They are coming to the last one to make sure that they kill it. We in ASU, we made up our mind, in as much as it still exists, we will resist it. And what we are saying, Nigerians, let us wake up. Education is, in fact, education is not only our right, it's the right of the generation yet to come. And we have public wealth. This public wealth is to be used for the advancement of the public. This public wealth is to be used for the advancement of our own citizens. We need the education more than anything. You can't even keep on comparing us with America. It is even wrong. Don't compare us with UK. Compare us with other African countries. We have a lot to do with education. So this scam must be challenged. This scam must be stopped. This scam called student loan is not going to work. It's to throw more than 50% of the qualified Nigerian students out of education. It's to increase our level of insecurity. Yes. It's to make the nation more powerless than what we are now. And they have said it, the community has said it. Do the arithmetic. Just close your eye in 2 minutes and ask yourself, a nation that is saying it has no money, how many universities has a president, current president, created? About 7 again have been put into. So they are creating university every day into different local government, constituency projects. Now they are telling the citizen there is no money, you need to go and tighten your bed. How many times would they even ask the citizen to tighten their bed? We don't get water, we went to look for borehole. We don't get electricity, you ask us to go and buy generator. No good road we are managing. You took, I can tell you, look, private sector or no private sector, have we not privatized NEPA? Yes. And then let nobody deceive us about, when you students start getting loan, there will be money to finance the university, the salary of lecturer. Our students are supposed to go and look for loan to pay lecturers. In that nation. Now, okay, if that is the case, all right, what has happened to all those institutions created and you put money there? They said we will be taking agricultural loan. Where are the agricultural products? We have Bank of Industry. Now we are having education bank. We have Bank of Industry. Where are the industries? Oh, okay. This, don't forget, we used to have National Housing Fund, which they have, again, through the back door, put us into. As to pull out of it. Why? Because we discovered that more than half of the money paid into that so-called fund was just used for a monument and buy cars. This one is another one for job for the boys. They say they will put 50 billion. I'm very sure 25 billion will go to, boys and girls purchasing cars, SUVs, and the rest of it. So, comrades, education has become so important that we can no longer even trust it to the hand of the politicians alone. Yes. We need to ask questions. We need to begin to say no to some certain things. On this education, it is the right of all of us. Our own children, grandchildren, supposed to benefit from it. Let them go and look for the money. They ask for the job. It is not my business how you look for the money. Because you ask me, you told me you are going to do this and do that. I voted. I performed my citizen job. And then you come to me and say you don't have money. And then you are showing me every day that, today you could afford to buy a luxurious car of 260 something million. Then you can buy that, maybe it will, I don't know where the river is from Abuja to whatever, that we need that for the president, all those kind of reckless statements. Then we look at the budget. Go to that page again. How much do we spend in the presidential villa? How much do we spend on one minister? Go to the state governments, the governors too, everybody in charge of public fund in this nation. They are telling us that we are not citizens. They don't care. Because we don't ask questions. This time around again, in order to siphon the little they are giving to you and I, our parents, they said you should come and take loan. Okay, when you have taken the loan, I learned that by calculation it's like 4 million by the time you finish a bachelor degree. Which industry are you going to work? How many industries has this current regime promised that they were going to create? If we are saying to create job, how? So the people who took this loan, are they going to continue to live in perpetuity in the loan, in debt? Is there anybody thinking about where are we going to create a job for the people who have taken loan? So you can see the vicious circle of poverty that they are trying to completely throw the citizens of this nation into. In summary, we say wake up. Enough of the deceit. Enough of the abracadabra. Enough of the opaque ruling style. Let us see what is happening. Nigeria is the only nation that we know with such a huge amount of oil deposit that cannot tell anybody that yesterday so amount of oil was taken from so well. The wells are not metered. How? The history we had is that the oil came to this country as far back as the 70s. And up to today, Nigeria don't know how much they lift every day. And then somebody is telling you have no money. Abba. Let us first of all manage the economy. Let somebody, rejig this economy. Let make the economy a human economy first. And then if we are find deficient, nobody will tell us perhaps whether it is money we need to put to be contributed to the education. If that is necessary, Nigerian citizens are resilient. Nigerian citizens are good citizens. Nigerian citizens have always been supportive. But in this case, we are saying, let the Nigerian citizens breathe. We need to be allowed to breathe. Enough of putting the hardship to us. Go solve the problem of the nation. We have enough resources to achieve that. Thank you, comrade.